Ever feel like you have a million things you want to learn, but only enough time to learn, well, maybe one of them. Like you want to speak French, play the ukulele, understand quantum physics, good luck with that one, and bake the perfect sourdough, all before breakfast? Yeah, me too. My brain sometimes feels like a browser with way too many tabs open. But what if I told you there are some sneaky smart ways to speed up the learning process? No, we're not talking about downloading knowledge directly into your brain, although wouldn't that be cool? We're talking about simple, effective strategies that anyone can use to learn things faster. Get ready to ditch the slow motion learning and hit the fast forward button. So, how do we go from clueless newbie to surprisingly competent in record time? The secret, my friends, isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. Think of it like this. You can try to dig a hole with a spoon, or you can grab a shovel. We're here to hand you the shovel of learning. Our first super speed learning secret is all about laser focus. Imagine trying to water your garden with a hose that has holes all over it. The water goes everywhere except where you need it. That's what happens when you try to learn something while your phone is buzzing, the TV is on, and your brain is thinking about what you're going to have for dinner. To learn fast, you need to create a distraction-free zone. Put your phone on silent, or better yet, in another room. Turn off the TV. Tell your family or roommates you need some focused learning time. Maybe offer them a bribe of freshly baked cookies later. When you give your full attention to what you're learning, your brain can actually absorb and process the information much more efficiently. It's like shining a laser beam instead of a scattered flashlight. The energy is concentrated and powerful. Our next amazing technique is active recall. This is where you don't just passively read or listen to information, you actively try to remember it. Think of it like this. Just reading a recipe isn't the same as actually cooking the dish. You need to actively engage with the ingredients and the steps. After you've learned a new concept or piece of information, don't just move on. Take a moment to quiz yourself. Try to explain it in your own words without looking at your notes. This forces your brain to retrieve the information, which strengthens the memory pathways. It's like your brain is a little detective, actively searching for the clues you've learned. Now let's talk about breaking it down. Trying to learn a huge, complex topic all at once can feel overwhelming. The key is to break down the big, scary thing into smaller, more manageable chunks. Let's say you want to learn how to code. Instead of trying to learn an entire programming language in a week, start with the basics. Maybe just understanding variables and loops. Once you have a solid grasp of those fundamental concepts, you can move on to more complex topics. Breaking it down makes the learning process less intimidating and allows you to build momentum as you master each smaller piece. Another powerful strategy is to find the why. Why do you want to learn this particular thing? What motivates you? When you connect your learning to a personal goal or interest, it becomes much more engaging and you're more likely to stick with it and learn faster. Maybe you want to learn Spanish so you can travel to Spain, or perhaps you want to learn to play the guitar so you can serenade your loved ones or just impress your friends at karaoke night. Having a clear reason why you want to learn something provides motivation and helps you prioritize your learning efforts. It's like having a destination on a map. It makes the journey much more focused and purposeful. Now, here are a few extra quick tips to turbocharge your learning. Use different learning styles. Don't just rely on one way of learning. If you're a visual learner, use diagrams and videos. If you're an auditory learner, listen to podcasts and lectures. If you're a kinesthetic learner, try hands-on activities and experiments. Mixing it up can help you understand the material from different angles. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the learning process. They're actually valuable feedback that helps you identify areas where you need to improve. Think of them as stepping stones on your path to mastery. Get enough sleep. Your brain needs rest to process and consolidate new information. Trying to learn when you're tired is like trying to run a marathon on an empty stomach. It's not going to be very effective. Practice consistently. Even short, regular study sessions are more effective than long, infrequent cram sessions. It's like exercising. Doing a little bit every day is better than trying to do a week's worth of workouts in one go. Find resources that work for you. There are tons of learning resources available: books, online courses, videos, apps, and more. Experiment and find the ones that best suit your learning style and the topic you're trying to learn. Learning anything fast is definitely achievable with the right strategies. It's not about being a genius, it's about being smart about how you learn. So go out there, choose something you've always wanted to learn, and put these techniques into practice. You might surprise yourself at how quickly you can pick things up. And hey, if you accidentally end up speaking Spanish to your ukulele while trying to explain quantum physics to your sourdough starter, don't worry, you're just being a super efficient, multi-talented learner. Thanks for watching. Now go forth and conquer the world of knowledge, one fast-learned skill at a time. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips and tricks to boost your brain power. Until next time, happy learning.